And part 2 for Miss Monica. Okay, so I am confident, brave and strong. It is not my concern what others think of me.
Yeah.
What percentage do you believe that?
Well, I reckon I am brave and strong because some of the things that have gone on in my life, and I've tackled them, and like I'm not as emotional as what I used to be either. So, yeah, it's just the ones that have come up to you and they're so, yeah, their way is the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah. That's right, it's more frustrating than anything because I feel as though I just can't get through to them what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And then that's when I feel, well, you're stupid, you know. Why can't you get through to them? But then we're all different too, and we all take things different ways.
Yeah.
Too, so.
And everyone has a past that has moulded their belief systems in that moment.
Yeah.
So for someone to be able to change their mind easily, like as a very general rule, they have to not have an emotional attachment to something they believe.
Oh.
So if I've got an emotional attachment to, say, Big Pharma, because as a kid I nearly died and they saved my life and therefore I believe that doctors are God and, you know, drugs are my saviour and, you know, that will be my belief system because I nearly died.
Yeah.
And therefore I believe it. Whereas if I was damaged by Big Pharma, for example, and I know that wasn't what you were talking about, but if I'm damaged by it...
Well, that was me.
Yeah.
The flu injection and then you saved me. So...
Yeah, and the doctor did the same thing 20 times or something. Oh, I know I'm exaggerating. But yeah. And hold. 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 Okay, is there psychological reversal around that? There is, okay. So want, need, think, safe. Is there something about this specifically that makes you feel unsafe? Right, so the first half your brain believes, I am confident, brave and strong. Hold. The second half, it is not my concern what others think of me. Hold. Hold. So that's exhaustion from caring about what other people think of you.
Well, that's true.
And hold. Yeah, okay. Hold. Okay. So your center of gravity is not where it's supposed to be. That's where is it?
You know, I'm affected about people, what people think of me.
Yeah.
And half the time it's best them don't say a word to me. Because then what you don't know don't hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely funny little human beings. So it is, it's your caring side that's got chronic fatigue about what other people think about you. Like, you know your daughter loves you.
Yeah.
And you know she loves you unconditionally.
Yeah. She sent me a photo there before. James caught a great big fish today.
Oh, nice.
That's more than the meal.
Beautiful.
So he must be out and about now. The plaster's off and everything. So.
It's feeling good?
Hey?
His arm's feeling good?
Yeah, Yeah, apparently so. 7 more days and I can have hugs.
That'll be so good.
Yeah.
Well, we booked a night out at Sirame for our anniversary.
Okay.
Glamping.
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
When's that? January?
Yeah, so that's the 7th.
Oh, okay.
On the 6th, we're going to go down to the Arsonist. It's that's our actual anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So we'll, because we're both working till late, so we wouldn't get anywhere until, you know.
Yeah.
So revisiting an old friend, going out to Sirame, doing a wine tasting. Like in Italy.
Oh, good on you, Dom.
Yeah. Like Italy, hop, skip and a jump back to our room.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is not my concern what others think of me. It is not my concern what others think of me. Ah, okay, so that just blew your 10th chakra. Your 10th chakra is to do with, okay, Voma, pituitary. It's the interface between your physical, astral, causal chakras. It is the source of you know, it's your core source.
Okay.
So Voma and pituitary. So it's quite a spiritual connection between all your layers.
Okay.
Do you ever feel your mum around? I know you feel others.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
What form is it for her, or what do you feel with her?
Just like we sitting there talking and stuff like that.
Nice.
Because that's what we enjoyed. In her later years, you know, she had the ulcers on her legs and she couldn't move around too much. So, yeah, that's what we do.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Scusi, Mama. Hello. Hello. Excellent. Hello. Good. Beautiful. Excellent. That's so adorable.
Yes.
Have a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Enjoy. See you later.
Yes, thank
Cool. Bye.
So, how do you not worry about what people think?
Well, you don't want to be a narcissist where you
That's
really
right.
don't care.
Yeah,
It's more about being able to let go of it faster.
yeah,
Because I think you'll always be, you know, it's not going to disappear,
yeah.
but it's about whether or not it affects our energy and affects our body.
Oh, okay.
So once it affects us and becomes part of your structural makeup or,
Okay.
you know, what is weighing us down physically, then energetically, I think it's about doing the other stuff as well. Doing gratitude, you know, doing the
yeah.
things that really fill you up, you know,
Yes,
so
that's
probably
true.
not even worrying so much about that,
Yeah,
but you're doing lots of things to fill your bucket these days,
yeah.
which is probably why you're feeling so much better than you were,
Yeah,
you know,
that's right.
5, 10,
Yeah.
15 years ago, even with all your ups and downs.
Yeah. As I said, tomorrow's the only day I've got any time to myself.
Cool.
So I should get my bag out tomorrow. Put some
Do
stuff
you
in
want to
it.
get your bag out tomorrow?
Well,
Does
I
it
have to.
matter if you do you?
Yeah, because Monday I'm working, Tuesday I'm working, Wednesday I'm here, Thursday I'm working, Friday I take off.
And what would happen if it wasn't done by Thursday? You would get it done. You're not going to leave with nothing.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Maybe get the bag out and then start thinking about what I was going to do. Don't have to put much in it anyway.
How many days are you away?
7. But I've got clothes down there,
Yeah.
so I just take a backpack.
So there's the frontal cortex. So yeah, right. And this will be linking in with the food as well. So when you're worried about what other people think of you, it shuts down your frontal cortex. That stops your serotonin, dopamine, feel-good hormones. Then guess what we use in order to pick them up again? We eat. Because it's the easiest pick-me-up. And when we're feeling bummed and depressed, we get 4 times the feel-good hormones from the bad food we eat. So we get more of that addiction energy when we're feeling bummed out.
That is so right.
Whereas when you're feeling good, you can enjoy cucumber and chicken and
that's
something
right.
delicious.
Yeah.
Hold out.
Well, I've got enough veggies there now, so I'm not going to the shops now until I come back.
Yeah, right. Good. Yeah, we've got Tony over on Sunday afternoon. We'll have to catch up with Lee sometime. Just hope she's okay. Is she, because they've treated, you wonder whether or not they're deliberately trying to kill her off. Because she got this skin cancer, like I think Lee said 5 months ago now. They've only just removed it.
Isn't it to do with age? There's so many times I've heard just lately, if you're a certain age, they won't operate.
Yep. They drug her up so much she's asleep like 18, 20 hours a day.
It's disgusting.
They leave her in a nappy all the time. They never shower her. They don't wake her up for food. The whole thing's atrocious. And when the doctor looks at his notes, he's not prescribing as much drugs as what they're giving. So there's obviously an override rule in the aged care home where they can do what the hell they want. It's just awful. So she's just on the phone every single day, you can imagine.
Yeah.
Poor sweetie. Because because there's definitely some shenanigans going on in the UK. In some places around the world where they're just almost pushing the whole euthanasia thing for, sort of saying, your family would be so much better off if you were dead. They don't quite say it like that, but
That's what they mean.
that's what they mean. Yeah, just awful. That's why we got to stay healthy.
That's right.
Stay away from them. Okay, so serotonin again. So this is low serotonin again. Yeah, creating vigilance in the nervous system again. So once again, when you're worried, so just say, is it worry? When you're anxious, panicky, frustrated, does it have to be real or can it be imagined? It can be imagined. When you're imagining what other people are thinking about you, it shuts off your serotonin, you don't feel good, the addiction's going to kick in and go, yeah.
Okay.
So it's very much linked. But remember last time we were chatting about Jordan Peterson and what he said when people are having a bad time, it's really about going back to the good things. What do we have? What do we have happy with our friendships? What do we have happy in our family? What do we have happy in our job? What do we have happy with our exercise? What do we have going on in our food? What do we have? You know, so you make sure that you're filling your cup in all of these other areas as well.
Yeah.
You know, hobbies, pets. You know, so the more areas we've got some beautiful things going on, the less likely we are to fall into our old habits.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the resentment, that was funny because that was bladder energy. Bladder energy is about externalized fear and anxiety. So that, yeah, right, and that attracts abuse. So you know how people can feel it when you're fearful? You know, so people who are narcissists or people who are, you know, bullies, they can feel a fearful person. They know. They can come in and pounce.
Yeah.
And so it's like we're just like beacons to them.
Yeah.
And Dr. Reamer in this, you know, interview I listened to yesterday, and she was talking about narcissists on the planet who, you know, want everything for themselves, and the rest of us can live on the 1% of the planet, the ones who are left. Yeah. And so they've got all these plans. And she said, you know, when you talk to them, they sound like normal human beings, but they're not. They're narcissists. They have no conscience about humanity.
Yeah.
And narcissists, you know, we're sort of thinking like normal human beings.
Yeah.
Some people aren't normal human beings. They've got a whole other level of, you know, lack of empathy or lack of sympathy or lack of connection or lack of humanity that we can't even fathom.
Yeah. But they seem to be nice until they get what they want, and then that's when it all hits the fan.
Interesting. Well, we were talking to Teddy the other day. When you're mean, do you get what you want? And he was saying, yes. He's saying, no, the answer is no. He's pulling out the old, can I stay over? And I go, no, not tonight. And he goes, but I miss you. Darnie's cute.
Yeah. So what's he going to be, 5?
Yeah, he'll be 5 in 2 weeks. Yep.
Where has that time gone?
Start school. Prep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see how he goes next year.
Yeah.
He's a sweetie pie. But yesterday at Mini Muscles, the boss lady, she came over and commented on how well he's doing.
Yeah.
And she said, you know, it's all about your persistence. They haven't seen his parents very much.
Oh, okay.
I am confident, brave and strong. And hold. It is not my concern what others think of me. Hold.
Oh, that's good.
And double check. Adrenals. Hold. Survival. Deep survival. Hold. Okay. Hidden deep. How's Sakara been since the injury? Like, she hasn't been treating you any differently or anything?
No, she's been nice to me, except the other day she got the 6.7 kilo bag of food from beside the dryer. She's got it out to the back, and I went to hang some towels on the line. I said, "What's this?" And she goes and gets down as if to say, "Well, I only did to show you I could do it."
Aww.
Because she's never done that. She never goes, like, when you give her food, she's okay with it, but she never goes and gets food for herself.
That's so cool.
She just opened the corner of it, and she hadn't had much out of it. Not like the cat. We had a cat, and I'd left the food on the back seat of the car, and I left the window down. She got in there through the night. There was cat food everywhere. And I think she'd eaten a fair bit of it too.
Yeah, right. That's just a little hidden one. This is this one was hiding. It's a hippocampal circuit, hippocampus, your memory center, to do with so this is just with that affirmation online. And it's to do with you not getting pleasure and reward. So when someone's mean to you, when you've got a bully, when you are worried about other people, when you're worrying about what other people think of you, you're not getting pleasure and reward in that relationship in that moment. And because you're that caring personality, it's always what comes around goes around. So because you're always caring and that's your go-to personality, when you're not feeling it come back, you're assuming there's something wrong with you. So it's switching off your pleasure reward centers so that from that moment when you're worried about it, it's not going to be allowing you to move forward easily.
Okay.
So we're calming that down, and then you get frustrated. It's actually frustration, rage, anger.
Yeah.
So it's like your brain's going, why aren't they being nice to me? Why am I being picked on? Why am I, so it's going into there's there's nothing wrong with you, but there's frustration about, why is this relationship the way it is?
Like there's 6 people in this organisation that I treat exactly the same, and there's only the one, and I reckon he is the biggest bully.
Yep. Yep. Oh.
And everybody else is happy with me, and they think I just go out of my way, and which I do, but I do I don't anymore, but because I'm not getting any response back.
Exactly.
So that's what I mean. You can push me for so long, and then
Yep. And you would give your shirt to anyone.
yeah.
But yeah. You're doing lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Double check. Beautiful. You're all prepped for Christmas.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Have a happy Christmas, everyone.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
We'll
We'll
see
be
ya.
back in the new year.
Yeah, certainly will be. Catch you later, alligators.
Bye.